gray things.
You're all good.
Like,
Yeah, where do you want this? On the side, in the middle?
Wherever you want.
Wherever you want,
She's
wherever you want. As long as you're not blocking your
No.
face.
No.
You can just put it in the middle, but it's up to you if you want to hold it.
So don't say you.
oh,
Put it on your shoulders.
You
You'd
can
have
put
to
it like
be able
in
to see
between
it.
you and coach if you want to.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like
that's-
on the table. So
Oh,
that
okay.
you can kind of still see both. There you go.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's perfect.
All right, we're here with the PacWest champions, Coach Charity Elliott. Could you please introduce your players and give us an opening statement?
Allie McDonald, Kaylee Bion, Hannah Golan. I'm just so proud. And first of all, I want to say Dominican had an incredible tournament. I mean, nothing was easy today. Nothing. And they had a heck of a tournament. But, you know, the fourth quarter, I thought we had 10 of 12 free throws. We hit some really critical baskets, and our poise at the end. I thought our end of game management by these guys was perfect. They knew what to do. They made the right decisions, they made the right passes, and then we hit our free throws. So I'm really proud of them. I mean, we got two big defensive stops when they had the ball on the sideline, got the rebound, and, you know, made our free throws.
Claude, back in the fourth, Kaylee, you made a big shot that once that shot went through, you never looked back. I mean, Point Loma never faltered after that moment. What did that feel like, just hitting it?
I mean, honestly, like, I practice that shot a lot, and I know I haven't really been hitting much, but, you know, when you know, those shots matter,
She's clutch.
I'm
She's
not
clutch.
clutch.
Let's
I'm
just say it.
glad I could just get it in, but
How many times has she been clutching that shot right there?
but yeah, once the ball like left my fingers, I knew it was going in, and I'm just glad like our team, you know, could keep fighting right after that, and you know, not look back. So
It was a major battle down there. Even undersized someone like Taylor, she gives fits, right? So just talk about what it was like physically playing this game.
I mean, we knew what Lindsay was going to bring. She's an incredible player. I've known her for a really long time, and we know what she brings. She brings that energy, she brings that grit, and I mean, we knew it was a battle coming in, and I'm just happy that we were able to come out on top with it.
And Hannah, even in the beginning, your team was down. You took it a lot upon yourself to attack the rim and take some of those big shots, and you were keeping your team in it. What was it in you that, you know, you felt that confidence?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted this really badly, you know, so just being there for my team, because there have been times where like everybody had to step up and make those shots, you know, so I'm happy I was able to be that person and make some shots while everyone was warming up a little bit.
Mr. Tim, or whoever.
Hannah, making more memories back home. How did it feel for this tournament and to bring home the championship?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we had an amazing crowd, so just having all those people on our side, because Dominican brought their people, but having all our fans and a lot of our families here, it was huge. So I'm glad we could do it for them.
And Coach, you know, game of spurts at points. You know, you had some great runs. Hannah was part of that. Everyone was really a part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How important were those runs to keeping the team motivated, keeping the team going to the fourth quarter?
Well, we talked from day one. I mean, from, you know, before the game even started. Look, Dominican is going to come out and they're going to have massive energy, and we just got to ride that out, and we need to just stay poised and stay calm and steady. And I felt like, you know, they did. They came out and punched hard, and literally in the huddle every time, everybody was like, "We're good. This is what we need to do. Let's do this." Everybody, poise, calmness. Let's do this. We got to make sure we do that. And so, I mean, that's what basketball is. And I think our team, our leadership, our experience is able to really bring that presence when a team is going on a run. And, you know, that's why I don't just automatically call timeout. Like, they figured it out. I didn't call a timeout in the first quarter because I know that they know, and we're fine. And so that's the trust that I think I have in our team, and and our experience. So again, we knew Dominican was going to do that. And again, I just keep saying they played a heck of a game and gave us fits, and yet we found a way to win. And it was like, look at yesterday. If Joss doesn't play her game yesterday, we're not here. It's been somebody different every single game. Our leading scorer had less than 10 points the whole tournament, and we're still sitting right here. I think that is what I love and I think is so special about this team.
And the defense, how important was the defense? How well was the defense working today?
We always say defense fuels our offense, and we know what to do on defense. So I just thought that was a huge, starter for us. We kind of started off a little, not great, but I think once our defense started, feeling into our offense, that's when we kind of started going. And especially like our rebounders, Mac had a bunch, Eiley had a bunch, that's huge for us. And so shout out to them. But yeah, our defense, especially in the end too, we got a few big stops, and that kind of just sealed it for us. So
I think the other thing that we really focused on, and they did a great job, is we said, don't foul them. Don't foul them. If they make a tough shot, they make a tough shot, but don't put them on the free throw line. And that is a discipline that I think tonight we did an exceptional job of. And yes, they made some baskets, but they also missed some baskets. And when they missed, we were able to not bail them out and get the rebound and go the other way. And it kept us out of foul trouble and kept us, with our entire group ready. So that was a key point for us, and I think they did a great job of that.
And how does this build on what's going forward? You've got a fairly young team, a lot of players coming back.
Yeah. I mean, again, shout out to Ethan Hamilton, our former athletic director. I mean, he shared my vision of what we wanted to do, and Jordan is now stepping in and understanding and buying in as well of what we are trying to do. And it's been a very systematic approach of recruiting the right people, the talent, the integrity, the character, the team unselfishness. I mean, this team is celebrating, everybody in there is celebrating whether they played, didn't play, scored 2 points, scored 15 points. I mean, that's what's made this team so special. And it's been a very strategic, planned out process. And, now we just gotta keep it going. I'm gonna try to appeal and see what we can do, bribe or whatever we have to do to get another year for this one. But what an addition to our team that Allie has been this year. And it's just, I could almost cry when I think about all of these kids that chose to come here and to watch them. This is what we talked about we're gonna do. And they believed us, they're here, and they're doing it. There is no greater feeling as a coach than that.
Well, Allie, for you, tournament's most outstanding player, 12 points, 12 rebounds today. I mean, just had huge timely baskets. I mean, you had that three-pointer to get you guys on the board. And there were stretches where, behind their home crowd that, it seemed like maybe they were going to run away with it, but you'd come up with a timely basket. Your team was able to settle it. I mean, just talk about what you were able to do in those moments that you were able to claw back and ultimately win this game.
I would just say, as Coach always says, this is a game of runs, and it's kind of just how we weather their runs, and I feel like as a team, we did that really well. Yeah, they went up 15-3 on us, but we clawed our way back, and it's just that sense of urgency that we have and that sense of matureness that it's basically kind of just, okay, weather this storm and we get back into it. Let's get a bucket here, let's go on, and I feel like that's just a great team mentality that we have and that we've kind of learned through the season, and it's just really exciting that we can execute that.
Kayla, I mean, you touched on it a little bit earlier, but I mean, it's been all season long where you've been the one to step up in late game situations, and you've been the one taking those shots, and even on nights maybe where it wasn't your best shooting night, but to still have the confidence in those moments. I mean, just talk about it. Seems like your game gets elevated, and when the game's close there at the end.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just seem to get put in those pressured situations, and so I think just being able to keep being in those pressure situations just kind of helped me. And also I just love when like the crowd, you know, kind of is against me. That's just what fuels me even more. So, I mean, I'm just glad to have been put in that situation and kind of deliver, you know, so.
We know she's going to make free throws. We know she's also going to make the right decisions. So whether it's her with the ball, you know, and we're setting something up, she usually is going to have the ball to make a decision. And that is kicking, that is finding a slasher, a cutter, or finishing herself. So she has proven time and time again that her decision making in those moments is exceptional.
Well, Hannah, for you, I mean, that first quarter as well, when Dominican went on a bit of a run, you came in and really just injected some energy. You scored the final 4 points of the first quarter. I mean, talk about your mindset there, knowing you had a deficit and able to come in and help your team claw its way back.
Yeah, I mean, like similar to what I said earlier, just I'm glad I was able to step up and be that person, because we talk about how on every night it's someone else, you know, like that's the cool thing about our team is that you don't know who it's going to be, you know, going in and scoring. So just being able to like add some, I don't know, go in and do that for our team. Just, I'm happy I was able to start that fire.
Coach, obviously you're coming off first PacWest regular season title in program history, now first PacWest tournament title in program history. I mean, talk about just what this means for you guys and able to check off another first for the Sea Lions.
I mean, that's what it's all about, you know, doing something that's never been done, putting your name on something. And I am so proud that I get to do it with this group, because their unselfishness and their commitment to being in the roles that our team needs them to be in for us to be successful. They have bought into that. I mean, with 2 feet in, that, you know, there's not been like, there's been no like fighting about what we need to do. It's like everybody gets it, everybody knows what each person can do, and to see it come together, it doesn't always happen like this. We all know that, right? And yet when it does, it is like we are going to sit here and we're going to enjoy it, and we're going to let them, they get to celebrate this, because the work they started from day one when we were getting ready to go to Costa Rica, that's why we did all of those things. And, you know, we're not done yet. That's the good news. We still have a few more firsts to check off.
Coach, one final thought. You guys are the number 1 assist team in the conference. You only had 8 tonight. You're the best 3-point shooting team in the conference, and you only took 5 tonight.
Wow.
It seemed like tonight that you guys proved that you can win any way possible, not just with any one on any given night, but any style of play. But besides that moral victory, is this like a huge stepping stone for you as you move on to regionals? Well,
I think, and again, those are great statistics. We talked many times through the night of, hey, we got to move the ball, we got to share the ball. I mean, Dominican's defense, I'm just going to tell you, was really solid. They forced us to do things that maybe we don't normally do. And that's why I think some people had some really exceptional nights and really important minutes, because we were able to do a little bit of their one-on-one and take advantage of some mismatches, which again, we post up Hannah in multiple situations. We don't do that a lot. You know, we generally we're moved. I mean, we could, but we did some different things tonight based upon the things that they did. And yes, to your point, it gives me tremendous confidence that we can also find multiple ways to win. We have a way that we play, but our defense never changes. And again, our defense held them to, what was the score? I don't know the score. 51 points. You know, that's pretty good right there. So we're gonna put our eggs in our defensive basket, and then offensively find a way, figure it out. No option.
Well, thank you so much, Point Loma.
Yeah, thank
Good luck
you.
in the regionals.
Thank you.
Thank you.